tea actually. Also, if you see me itching my head, then for some reason it's really bad today. So anyway, so I have just finished my first year of university literally yesterday, so I need to move out soon, and I thought that I should show you, or it would be kind of cool to show you all of my trinkets and collectible things that I own. I honestly, I'm gonna have people that are like, whoa, that's a uni student or a college student collecting like kids collectible things. Yeah, so it makes me happy, and therefore I don't care. Also, if you're wondering what this is, it's henna, but it's very fresh. I did it like a few hours ago. Well, yeah, so this is like the fresh stain, and it's very old henna from Amazon, so it's not going to stain very well, but I'm buying organic henna from Etsy. Well, I already have, so anyway, yeah, I'm not going to go in any particular order. I'm just going to show you stuff, and that's kind of it. And I also have keychains that I might incorporate into this video too, and I'm really lucky to have pin boards and stuff, which I keep them on. So in no particular order, I'm going to start with the stuff that you might not consider to be a trinket. So first of all, I have this. I already showed it to you. This Little Adventures duck. He was in a video earlier on, and he counts because he's tiny. To me, that counts, even though I don't count anyone else. But yes, he is one of them that I count, and I'm gonna be. I have a little box that I have to all fit in. So, well, I think I'm gonna put that in the keychains and stuff last. I also have one of the things I collect that I've already taken home is fugglers, and I have them in various shapes and sizes. So, unfortunately, the figurines probably do count as a trinket, but they're not included in this video. I have a Care Bear, just one. I thought he was kind of cute, and again, he's small. I'm going to get trinket shelves, so when I move back in again and I organise it, maybe I'll show you how it works. But the second year is going to be mental, because I'm a nurse. Okay, the first proper trinket, I've got this Beanie Boo thing. It's a little penguin, little penguin. Now, a lot of these, if you recognise the products, are blind bags. So what I do if I don't get one that I've already got, or that I'm not a super fan of, I make them into bundles. So when I collect stuff, I make them into bundles, and then by the time it's Christmas or just whenever, I will donate them to children's charities. So that's what I do, and the amount of stuff I've got is a lot, but I like how it fits. So again, it's usually one in, one out kind of thing, and maybe sometimes, depending on the value of the item, I sell them as well. So yes, he's really cute. I did have a unicorn, but I didn't like the unicorn as much, so I kept just the penguin. I don't know if you guys have heard of My Mini Baby, but I have one. This is what it looks like. It has a bed as well, but I have actually a bunch of them, and I keep them in a little trolley. But this one is my favourite. I like the dress, so she's a trinket to me. But I store them, let me show you, in this trolley. So yeah, My Mini Baby, and the mini brands do a version too, but I don't like them as much. They're less cute, I suppose, but the stuff they come with is nicer. The rest of the stuff in this trolley is like pin badges or bits of Lego extra, but this trolley counts as well as like a trinkety thing, like I store trinkets in it. So yeah. Next up, I have one LOL doll. I got her today, and I didn't know what to expect, and I got a pink one, and she's kind of cute, so so she's also very big though, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to keep her or not, but it was reduced, so that's why I got it. But yeah, I do quite like. The only thing I don't like is that the glitter comes off in your hands, which is very inconvenient. On the theme of babies, I've got these two. I don't know, I can't remember what brand they're from, but these two little baby things, and again, they came with others that I didn't like, so I donated them, and I kept these two because I like their outfits. This one is a penguin, and this one is a sheep. Okay, next up we have what are known as Mulang microids. So I've got a chick with wings, like with his arms out. I don't know why the camera just doesn't want to focus on any of them today, but I've got this chick. I've got one with his arms up. I've got a grey bunny. I've only ever seen these ones, so, and then like a brown bunny. Next up we have some things that are actually very similar to me. They look quite similar. This is my remaining kitchen stuff, by the way, anyway. So these are Squishmallow Squishlongs, and they're actually kind of the same thing. They supposedly come with a ring, but it's very unstable, so I choose not to. Where is that? I'm just gonna try and get one of the others to compare size. I've already put it in here. Okay, so they're a bit bigger, but they're kind of a similar idea. You know what I mean? So yeah, I've got a bumblebee. I've got a little bird, and I would really like a Sylvanian family of a bird, and they do it, but for the price it's like insane. Then sorry, I realised I could just continue going. A little bird, orca, I think dragon, axolotl. You'll see some common animal themes as well, I imagine, and a giraffe, who is probably my favourite little giraffe guy. Next in line is the Care Bears, like little creatures. So I really am annoyed that the camera doesn't focus. So I've got a yellow one. I don't remember what these are called, but they come in blind bags and they're very small and very cheap. Well, compared to lots of other blind bags, let me just say. I've got a blue one with a mane on the front. I've got a green one with a shamrock on the front, or a lucky clover. Oh, bros, when they stood up. And a purple one with love hearts on the tummy. Yeah, these, I don't know, I can't remember what they're called. I have got two little furby things. Got this one, and their eyes change as well, which I like. This one, and this one, and these two are my favourites. So yeah, and also, don't know if this is just me, right? I used to have a thing when I was younger called selves, and they disappeared, so I have actually bought some from Vinted, and they're about this size, and they have the fluffy hair as well. So yeah, I have got two My Little List pet shops, which I've only ever seen once. So at the one time I saw it, I bought two, and I got a unicorn and a frog. I prefer the frog, so if I declutter again, then, oh, maybe this is not unicorn, this is a rhino, then this one might be on the donation pile, but they have hundreds more, so if I can find, like on Vinted, maybe the ones I want, then potentially this one is a donate, but I will keep it for the meantime, because I still appreciate her in her true. They're also quite big, so if I was to put them on a little shelf, they'd have to go at the back because they're tall, which is fine. I don't rogue purchase. My mum found them in a charity shop. I've got 2 My Little Ponies. These 2, I never watched it, so I don't know what they're called. I think this one might be called Rainbow Dash, but they were in a bag of others, and these are the 2 that I liked the colours of the most, so these are the 2 that I kept. Next we have Miniverse Make It My Mini Pets, and I only have 2 of these. I would like also the Zero version. So this is a capybara ball, and it's still setting, and I don't know when it's going to finish setting, so I've not put the capybara inside it yet. But the capybara came with carrots and a tiny duck, and oh, this is where I should mention that some of my trinkets came with other stuff that I just don't include because, you know. And then I've also got a snake, which I really like, and oh, this is the capybara. So if that sets eventually, I'm going to put the capybara in it, and then the whole thing as a set will be its trinket, you know. And the same thing with this. And I want to get a clear display shelf for the animals to make it like a what it would be like in a pet shop, you know. Next, I'm going to show you my Lego minifigures, and again, they're not all of the ones I want, so you know, maybe when I clear out. But we'll start with this series. Whoa, this series, the orange one, the Spider-Man series. This little woman with a teacup. I've got a guy with a baby. I know they've got names, but I don't know what their names are. I mostly have this series because my friend likes Star Wars, and I just kept the ones we got duplicates of, and that I liked. And then this guy with crutches. Those are the orange ones. Then, okay, one sec. Then the animal series. I really would have liked the goldfish, but I've got a dolphin, and I've got a monkey. Then the most recent series, which I don't really understand the theme, but I've got a witch with a cat. I've got a princess with a unicorn. I've got a chocolatier, and I've got a boob person. Next, we've got like rogue trinkets that I don't have any others of. I've got a rhino rubber, a rhino crystal, and an imp, some kind of creature that I quite like. I've got some dinosaurs from Kinder Eggs. I'm kind of being speedy because I realise that would be a forever otherwise. I might edit this video down. Do you know how many Kinder Eggs it took me to find all of them? This guy was really common. Next, I have Sylvanian Families, which apparently in America are called calico critters. Calico critters. So, a snail, but it's a cat. A baby. And I've had 3 of these in total, but I decided to keep just one of them without snail costume, so they can be twins. Then, out of the fairy series, sorry, I've got this thing and it came with a tree. I've got a little deer. I've got a cat, who I think is really cute. And that's actually it for the fairy series. Then out of the builder series, and yes, they do have other like accessories that I'm not showing. I've got, I think these are chipmunks. I've got him. I've got a rabbit. I've got a fuzzy She's a fuzzy cat. When I was younger, they used to have open mouths, by the way. Don't know what happened. Then I've got, this is my favourite one, giraffe. I was looking for the giraffe for so long, you know, so long. Then I've got two others that are not part of any series, they're just deers. Deer twins, baby twins, and I only really like the babies, Sylvanian Family wise. They're also mad expensive, and I like that I've now got, sorry, 3 of them, so. And finally, trinket wise, I got these wiggly creatures. So a rhino. I bought a rhino for my friend and he rejected the other rhino. So anyway, twins, anteater, chameleon, gorilla, fishy, dory, and a lobster. Anyway, I think this video is long enough as it is, so I will show you the keychains potentially in a different video. Thank you for watching, and